Morning, YouTube fans. Here we are again, another exciting episode, Gardening with Vincenzo, in Vincenzo's kitchen. Hope everybody's safe out there with the social distancing. And today what I wanted to go through, since everybody's trying to stretch that food budget dollar, and since I have a propensity for the gluten-free, low-carb cooking for us diabetic and celiac people, what I'm going to do today is I was fortunate enough to find some gluten-free beef bouillon. And the brand on this is Giorusso, and it is gluten-free. And what I've done is I've taken my little mini food chopper. I had cooked a roast that came out wonderful because I completely wrapped the roast in aluminum foil, stuck it in a pan, and then covered the pan with aluminum foil. And I minced up a couple slices of that roast that we had for dinner. And I've added several cups of water, full boil, added the gluten-free beef bouillon. The whole kitchen smells like beef now. I love it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some soup. I eat soup all the time. I'm always making chili. You know, three ingredient chili, a pound of ground meat, a whole jar of paste, which is gluten-free, chunky salsa. You can go mild, medium, or hot, and a can of kidney beans. That's another budget stretching meal. This budget stretching meal, in these very different times, I was going to say strange, and it is strange, but I'll just leave it as different times. We're going to make some soup. Soup is a great thing. It's low cal, it's super nutritious, it's easily absorbed, and if you can get it gluten free and you can get it for low carbs, that's a good thing. Now I'm going to add some mixed vegetables to this. I don't unfortunately have my bag of the onion and peppers because that's what I would have originally used. But I'll use a can of the mixed vegetables. The mixed vegetables, this total can has about 26 grams of carbs. So the 26 grams of carbs, we'll put this in here. We're going to get probably 4 quarts of soup out of this. And so if you divide that by 4, you're getting a total of 6 grams because you don't want to count the meat. The meat is 0 on the grams of carbs. So again, it's the Giorusso, which is the gluten-free beef bouillon. I took a very nice roast, which was nice and tender, and I minced it up, and we've got a full cup of that. We're going to dump that in. Just give her a stir. Smells so good already. And now we're going to take our can of veggies, which I should have had opened already, mixed vegetables, and we're just going to dump that right in a pot. That's a pretty easy meal. Now what I've added to this is a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of pepper, and I believe I'm gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning just to give it that kind of rustic flavor that goes along with the beef soup. And we're gonna put a lid on this and let this come to boil. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add some filtered water. My water is double filtered. I use a pure filter and a carbon filter on my downstairs main coming in. It's an Omni filter. And we're going to bring this back to a boil and let this simmer. A rolling boil. You know, you'll be able to look right in the pan, see it rolling. I'm going to pop a lid on him. And make some nice soup. I'm going to add about 4 more cups of water to this. I could have added another can of the mixed vegetables, but I decided not to do that since I'm making soup rather than stew. Alright, one of these economical stretch your food dollar meals. Serve this with some nice homemade bread, some biscuits. If you wanted to have a salad with this, great. But this is kind of a standalone. I eat soup every day. If I'm not eating soup, I'm eating chili. Another dollar stretching meal. Another dollar stretching meal is ham and cabbage. You know, you just take some cabbage, take onions, maybe a little bit of carrots, and some ham. Do the same thing, cook it up. Cabbage is wonderful. I love it. And that's it. Easy breezy. Alright, if you like this little video, don't be afraid to subscribe. It's free YouTube channel. Subscriptions are free. Got a book coming out. Right now it's in the process of being formatted. Picnic Table Farming. An idea whose time has finally arrived. Don't forget to look for it. It'll be on Amazon on Kindle. And we're talking about getting a hard copy published as well. That's all in the works. Hope to have it wrapped up by the end of April here, but we'll see what happens. Nothing goes as smooth as you think it'll go. Alright, this is Gardening with Vincenzo in Vincenzo's Kitchen. Be safe out there.